Hey everybody, welcome to 8 Worlds. My name's John, and this is my review of Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. Okay, I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm gonna get this out of the way right off the bat. The 3D Mario franchise, consisting of Super Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, 3D Land, and now 3D World, are among the best games ever made. Each one of them is a 10 out of 10. It would therefore be pointless to go through this entire review only to tell you that 3D World is a 10 out of 10. Therefore, while the review will be presented normally, the final rating will be in comparison to other 3D Mario games. In other words, this game is an easy 10. But if we look at it on a scale consisting only of other games that would normally be considered perfect, then we can dig into what makes it more perfect or less perfect, I know that doesn't make sense, than other 3D Mario games. All that being said, let's begin. While Mario has never been known for in-depth plots, it has had some moments of great storytelling. While 3D World lacks the bombacity of Super Mario Galaxy, it does present us with a simple story that's surprisingly fresh. Rather than capturing Princess Peach, Bowser has instead turned his gaze to the Sprixie Kingdom, a world of tiny fairies. Bowser captures the leaders of the world and places them in jars. Get it? Fairies in bottles like Zelda? No? Okay, never mind. Mario and Luigi are joined by Peach and Toad as they chase down Bowser on a quest to save the Sprixie Kingdom. Oh my gosh, the music. Okay, you remember Galaxy, right? Okay, it's like that, but it's, well, okay, just here. Just listen to it, okay? Here's a ghost house. Here's Bowser's castle. Here's one of the world map songs. And it's got a great main theme that will stay in your head forever. No, seriously, it will not go away. "3D World" was developed by the same team that brought us Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, along with 3D Land for the 3DS. 3D World feels like an HD evolution of those beautiful, shiny graphics developed for Galaxy. As a result, I find myself really wanting an HD version of Galaxy. Unlike in Galaxy, which was based around the Super Mario 64 idea of going into worlds and collecting stars, 3D World adopts the 3D Land strategy of making levels end with a flagpole. Because of a concentration on more linear levels, 3D World lacks some of the awe of the Galaxy games. While a few levels do manage to capture that epic feeling of adventure we got from Galaxy thanks to some great level designs and fantastic music, overall the game feels more, I don't know, kid-friendly. That's a weird complaint to make for a Mario game, but those of you who played Galaxy understand what I mean. It had fewer colorful hills and more giant, dangerous worlds. Mario felt like a superhero. In 3D World, he's back to, for the most part, being a fun-loving plumber. Now, before Galaxy fans start yelling about this game ruining the series, keep in mind that I did say that some levels, like the Bowser Castle levels and this one really cool Ghost House level, do maintain that epic feeling. And the rest of the levels aren't bad by any means, they're just different. Now, I know some of the hardcore 3D Mario fans, like myself, are going to be upset about this. I was too when I first saw this concept in 3D Land on the 3DS. However, let me explain to you Nintendo's genius in doing this. Okay, so back in 2006, Nintendo revived the 2D Mario games via New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. Since then, the series has had sequels on the Wii, 3DS, and Wii U. Why have these games been so successful? Because even people who don't consider themselves gamers can play 2D Mario. It's a game that most people have played at some point in their childhood. This revival of the 2D Mario franchise brought with it a new surge of hardcore Mario fans, consisting of many people who just never made that jump to 3D with the rest of us back in 1996. Well, now Nintendo has a problem. They essentially have two groups of fans for the same franchise. We 3D fans have no issue with 2D Mario now and then, but we feel that overall the series has evolved into something deeper, and we want to keep exploring the possibilities the third dimension offers to the world's greatest plumber. Meanwhile, the 2D fans are quite honestly scared of what they see as a complicated game that bears little resemblance to their simple 2D platformer. Enter 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS. While definitely still a 3D Mario game, the courses have a clear start and end and aren't as expansive and exploration-based as the Galaxy games. The camera simply slides along, generally from a fixed perspective, eliminating the complex controls found in other 3D Mario games. The hub world, which formerly took the shape of a castle, a town, a space station, or spaceship, is now a simple, linear map. Mario unlocks one level, beats it, then unlocks the next, and so on. Simple, not scary to anyone. Some feared when this happened that it meant Nintendo was abandoning the big-scale 3D Mario games, and saw 3D World's resemblance to 3D Land as confirmation of this. But they couldn't be more wrong. The word land has been used in video games ever since the introduction of handhelds to mean a smaller version of the console game. Nintendo started this with the Super Mario Land games for the original Game Boy, and it was continued with Donkey Kong Land. 3D Land marks a strange point where the small version came first, then was followed by the full console version. That's what 3D World feels like, a big grand version of 3D Land, that makes subtle changes to move 2D fans closer to the big, exploration-based 3D Mario games that we 3D fans love. Those small linear-based levels have been replaced with larger levels that still have that comforting flagpole at the end. The star coins, which were carried over from New Super Mario Bros. Into 3D Land, have in 3D World been replaced by stars, giving those new to 3D Mario a taste of hunting down those stars. That linear world map may look similar to what was in 3D Land, but it now has branching paths. And Mario's been removed from his track. He can now freely run around the map, looking ahead to areas he hasn't unlocked yet, and finding secrets in the map itself. It's a hub world disguised as a simple world map. It's frickin' genius. Nintendo is slowly easing those weary 2D fans into 3D Mario. Okay, so this is the part I've been debating about with this game for 2 weeks now. Obviously, by any other game scale, it's a 10 out of 10. If you put Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario Galaxy onto a scale with Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Sonic the Hedgehog, Halo, Mass Effect, whatever, both Galaxy and 3D World would come out as perfect 10s. And yet, I still felt like Galaxy was better. And so by comparing only 3D Mario games, I came up with this. 3D World, I'm giving a 9 out of 10. But one last perspective I'd like to mention as I close is this. While I don't think this game is as good as Galaxy, I do think that in combination with New Super Mario Bros. And 3D Land, 3D World is one of the greatest feats of game design in history when it comes to reinvigorating a stagnant fan base and then converting them to a new way of thinking in terms of 3D Mario. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, like 8 Worlds News on Facebook at facebook.com/8worldsnews, follow us on Twitter at 8worlds. I'm John, see you next time.